the 403B is not invested directly in the stock market. All right. Let me get that straight, guys. Bingo. It's not directly invested in the stock market. That's a big one. Let's get that right. It's influenced, but not directly invested. But the point I'm making is that when you think about it, the product was created to take the pressure off of pensions that began to run what? Out of money. And so they were created to subsidize the pensions that a lot of companies were getting away from. All right. But if you remember, a pension was to provide an employee with income throughout the remaining days of their retirement cycle. And of course, the 401k, as we learned today, doesn't have the ability organically to do that. However, organically, the 403B 457s can, meaning that within itself, we can sit down and structure the 403B to organically pay you a salary, technically, for the rest of your life, the same way a pension would absolutely work. Now, again, why am I saying this? Because this is a critical difference between the two policies, and it's a difference that's really not talked about a lot. Remember, I talked about the AI that I did earlier, and I tried to get the AI to give that information, and it didn't do it. You can play it at home, try it yourself. The last thing I want to mention is the long-term sustainability. Always remember, and I shot a video on this a couple weeks ago as well, any retirement product has to have what we call long-term sustainability. Again, the 401k is not a long-term plan. As we mentioned, at the age of 73, you must pull all of those resources out in order to continue along, meaning that that 401k process will eventually come to an end. Now, where in the 403b, if you set it up that way, you would probably have to do the same thing, but at least we can have the conversation to determine if that's what you want to do.